Hi there, my name is Dawn Priolette, and in this video I want to address the pattern that so many of us women have, and that is attracting and being attracted to unavailable men. Now this stems from a pattern that we developed usually before the age of 7. This pattern is already in place. So, in other words, whatever behaviors you took on in order to try to get love from your unavailable, usually it's your dad. For some of us, we had stepfathers too. And for many of us, all three of them were completely checked out. None of them were available because they had too many issues of their own, workaholics, some kind of aholics, whatever it was. But this pattern has already been in place since you were very, very young. But the thing is, when you turn 18, it's not like that pattern just disappears. It doesn't happen. You still have the same pattern. So whatever you started doing at the age of 5, you're still doing it. And this is why you're trapped in this pattern of, different name, different face, same old crap, right? You're getting thrown a crumb every now and then, a little crumb of affection, but you never really get to have the love, the cherishing, the adoration that that's your deepest desire. And sometimes, there's probably some of you watching this are going, I can't even admit that I want that, Anyhow, let's dive right in and do some tapping on this. And this may feel counterintuitive to some of you. Just trust the process, okay? Because we're going to love that part of you. So tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I'm only attracted to men that are so irresistibly unavailable, I find men like that so irresistible. Just love them. And I'm going to choose to love and honor that part of me that still finds men like that irresistible. Even though part of me hates it, it's okay. I'm going to choose to love that part of me right now. Even though I only like men who are completely unavailable. Maybe they've got some kind of addiction going on, always something more important. But the feeling that I end up with is always the same. I always end up feeling unwanted, abandoned, rejected, like I'm not good enough. And each time I attract a man like this, and even worse, each time I am attracted to a man like this, it just gives me more evidence that I can point to and say, see, this is how they all are. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I only am attracted to men who are unavailable in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they're married. Maybe they've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girlfriends or whatever they are. Because maybe somewhere along the line, I picked up the idea when I was a little kid that I had to compete to get the attention of one or both of my parents. And that competition is still going strong today. I choose to just love and honor that little 5-year-old girl and everything that she went through. All the lack of love that she felt. Everything that she did to try to get affection, to even just get a crumb of affection. And she's still trying to do it today. I just choose to honor that little girl and everything she went through. And I choose to love and accept myself, that little child in me. And I choose to forgive myself and her and anyone else that had anything to do with all of this. Okay, tapping through the points. I just love those irresistible, unavailable men. If a man is actually interested in me, I get turned off. I can't stand men who treat me well. They're boring. Where's the challenge? If I find a man who treats me nicely, I just get bored. I just love them when they're so irresistibly unavailable. I'm just so addicted to the challenge. I'm so addicted to feeling abandoned. I'm so addicted to the chemicals of feeling unwanted, not good enough. This is my belief system. This is my story. Who would I be without this story of the unwanted child, the unloved child? Who would I be without this story? Maybe that's the thing that terrifies me more than anything. Because it's become my identity. This story is the story of who I am. And I don't know who I would actually be without this story. The abandoned little girl. The abused little girl. And I've been broken ever since. I have unconsciously created my whole life to be broken. Because that way I get to point at all the evidence and say, see, this is because of what you did to me. This is why I can't earn any money. Because you neglected me. You walked away from me. You abandoned me. This is why I'm broke. Financially broke. As well as broken in every single part of my life. I get to hold on to this evidence so I can point it out to my father, my stepfather, my mother, anybody who wants to look. Look at what you did to me. Because of you, I can't manage to have a relationship that actually works. Because of you, I can't trust anybody. Because of what you did, I find it impossible to let anybody really into my life. I don't trust anyone. And I've got all kinds of evidence of what you did to me and what you didn't do. I'm broken because of you. My life doesn't work because of you. It's all your fault. That's why I'm only attracted to men who are a lot like you. Because there's that 5-year-old little girl part of me that is deep down still trying to get her father to love her. That's what it is. I'm still trying to get my father to love me, to notice me, to just pay attention to me once in a while. And believe me, once in a while is about all I get. I'm going to just love and honor myself and this old pattern. And I just choose to be willing. I choose to be willing to let some of this go today. Whatever I'm able to let go of today. I love and honor myself and everything I went through. And I am so willing to let this go. This old pattern of never really getting the love that I want. I'm so willing to let this go. Take a deep breath. A lot of negative stuff in there, right? But it's all the truth. And so if you're crying right now, go ahead, let yourself cry. Go ahead and tap on the collarbone, or tap on, just, pick one point and just let yourself cry.